Which of these options that I've put in front of you today seems to make the most sense? Hey there, everyone. I'm Shannyn Lee, the Director of Coaching at Win Without Pitching, and I'm so happy to be back with you today to answer another Ask Me Anything question. This one comes to us from Costas, so let's hear what he has to say.
Hi, Blair. My name is Costas Schuler, and I'm going through your book right now. I'm preparing proposals for clients, and my question is, what's the next step? Do I send it in and follow up with them a few days later, or attempt to get with them, get the proposal to them live and go over it with them the minute I send it, if that makes sense? I think it's in your book, so I'll try to find the answer on my own, but if you can answer that question, it'd be fantastic. Thank you.
Great question, Costas. Thanks so much for asking. And you're right, you're going to find some information on that in Pricing Creativity, the book that you're referring to. But let me help you out a little bit here. So when you're ready to walk a client through a proposal, we consider that a closing meeting. And a closing meeting is simply facilitating a conversation to make a choice around which option that client is going to choose, which option makes the most sense for them, and then deciding in that conversation, in that closing meeting, which one it is and moving forward together. So the way that it works is you want to always be the one presenting your proposal. You don't want to send it ahead for them to interpret, which I pick up on the fact that you're getting that. And you also want to make sure that they're aware of what's coming. This is the whole idea of say the price before they see the price. And so if you've had an effective qualifying and value conversation, you've checked in on the investment level, the funds allocated, and they have a sense of what's coming in that proposal. So we don't want it to be a surprise. That's the first thing to think about. Then when the meeting time actually comes, what I would do if I were you is maybe send it, just as you're all dialing into the Zoom so they have it. They can refer back to it later or take a look at it live in the meeting real time there if they want to pull it up on their own. But then you pull it up on your Zoom screen if you're still doing meetings via Zoom. If you're doing in-person meetings, it's fine to print it out and have it to give a copy to them right there live in the meeting. And you walk them through it. You want to be the one in charge of talking that prospect, that client to be through the proposal real time in that meeting. And then facilitating a choice at the end, right? Which of these options that I've put in front of you today seems to make the most sense? Let's zero in and answer any other questions that you have. So you're thinking about it correctly. Don't send it ahead. Make it live. Actually present it right there in the conversation in that closing meeting. And feel free again to follow up and send it to them, or maybe send it to them just as you're getting the meeting started. But good luck with this. Let me know how it goes. And for anybody else out there, please send a question. You can also consider attending our upcoming workshop in September. You can check out the workshop page on winwithoutpitching.com to learn more about it. That's a great next step to learn more about the sales cycle and proposals and pricing. And you can also get a copy of Pricing Creativity, a guide to profit beyond the billable hour. That's what Costas has done, and it sounds like he's doing some great work as a result. Thanks, everybody. Remember to hit subscribe, and you'll get a notification when a new video is posted on our YouTube channel. Cheers.